So welcome back to a very special episode of Walkin Talkin with Tim. Yes, I know it's rude to point, but it's kind of my thing. So my guest today, as you can see, is the one and only Michael Pallozzi, President and CEO of HFM Advisors in Glassboro, New Jersey. Now, Mike is, I won't call Mike, I can't call you an economist expert, but Mike knows a good bit about finances and economy. He does a lot of different things. He does, what do you do, Mike? Let's
financial planning, wealth management, corporate 401k plans, some estate planning, kind of well-rounded financial advisory firm, Tim.
There you go. So what I wanted to ask Mike today, and the reason I brought him down here today is because, look, we are in a post-pandemic state. I think we're there. I think you would all probably agree with me. Mm-hmm. And, a lot of businesses and a lot of people got crushed by this pandemic. It put them in a bad place and they're hurting. So some folks did okay, let's be honest, and they probably want to know what's going on as well. So I wanted to throw a couple questions to Mike, and here's what they are. So my question to Mike is this, is first, where do you see us right now as far as where the economy's sitting right now? What do you think's going on right now?
Right now, Tim, well, first of all, thank you for having me on here. I've been a big fan of yours ever since you've been 75 hard. Point right back at you. Very proud of you. You're doing a great job. So let's get that out of the way.
There you go.
But the economy right now, it's kind of eerie because the economy's opened up. A lot of businesses have suffered tremendously, whether they shut down, they laid off employees. There are certain businesses, though, that succeeded during COVID. And they were able to, whether it was getting the PPP loan, they were able to adapt, and their businesses really did well. But like you're saying, there's some businesses that are struggling right now still. So I see that the economy this summer, shore towns, everything like that, they're going to boom. They're going to make up for the last summer where they didn't have as much business. Other types of industries, they're going to have to watch. They got to try and get their employees back. So a lot of the companies are hurting where they want to try and start generating sales, taking care of business. They don't have the employees. So they got to wait for the employees to come off of unemployment to start coming back to work.
Right.
So business owners have to watch their dollars right now. It's important.
Right. So what would you say the top 1-2 things are for businesses to focus on right now?
Well, one is balancing your books right now and working with your professional advisors. I found that my clients that work with their professional advisors are on top of their games. They're looking at their profit margins. They know where they're spending their dollars. So you have to be really, really careful where you're spending your dollars. You have to balance between marketing and sales.
Hard to do.
Right? Hard to do. Social media is tough out there. Yeah. Balancing between hiring the right talent, because now hourly wages are going up. And then just planning. You have to make sure you have your good lines of credit reserves in fact, so that you can pay your bills. So it's a balance of, it all starts with your financials. If you could keep your financials in line, balance your sales, hire the right people, I would just say take your time. Take 1 month, 1 quarter at a time.
Sounds about right. So now, how does that relate to the average person who's not a business owner and it just wants to know how to handle their finances right now, because it's a really strange time. Like what do you think of investments and things like that for the average person? Because people are probably trying to figure out, what do I do with my money right now?
Yeah, right now the economy's at all-time highs. We're probably up from March of last year 60, 70, 80% or more. So anyone that's been through that ride, if they hung in there, they were experiencing the ups of the market. But to your question, where you invest your money right now, depending on if you've been working and you made it through COVID or not. If you've been unemployed, the best thing right now is cash is king, because you want to make sure you're paying your bills. You want to make sure that you're able to take care of the things that you want to do. And if you've been on unemployment, the best investment in the world, it's not going to help you at all. So you're very short-term thinking. Keep your balance, keep your budget.
Pay off the short-term debt.
Pay off the short-term debt. That's going to be your best investment. Once you go back to work, then start focusing on your 401k plan, because we know that Social Security is not going to be there for us for retirement, and you need a lot of money. You need a lot of money for retirement, even if you're making, an average salary or whatever that may be. You need a lot of money, so you have to start really saving.
Right. We almost got run over there, by the way.
That's okay.
So, by the way, I'm standing on something. Mike's not as short as he looks in this video.
Actually, I'm on my knees crawling.
But no, I mean, it's a big deal. I mean, I've talked to a number of people that, we're looking at the stock market and going, does it even make sense right now? Like, it's at an all-time high, and how could it possibly be where it is right now when things are in such a disarray?
Well, Tim, I've been in this business 32 years. I know it's tough to believe. I started when I was maybe 6 or 7. But you know how many times I've had conversations with clients where they said, Mike, it's an all-time high. It's never going to get any higher than this. There's no way you're going to go past 20,000, 25,000. We're almost hitting 35,000. It's unbelievable, right?
Right.
So you just have to believe in long-term stock market. If you're investing for retirement, which is long-term, it doesn't matter what the market's doing today, because you're not going to be touching that money for 5 or 10 or 15 or 20 years.
Right.
So stay disciplined, continue to invest a little bit of money. Every single paycheck in your 401k, you'll be okay. If you're a day trader, that's a different story. Cryptocurrency is a whole different story, which we don't have no
time for that.
Enough video in your camera and battery to talk about that.
Not even close. Well, that's a lot of information. Listen, that right there is a lot of information for anyone to absorb. And if you have any questions about any of that, you can get a hold of Mike at
hfmadvisors.com. Go right on our website and check out our website. You could look at our phone number if you want. People call me on my cell, 609-605-7444. Get a hold of me all the time. Send me a text, give me a call. All we talk about at HFM is our mission. We educate and empower. The more we educate, the more people learn, the more everybody will be okay, Tim.
Everybody knows who we are, right?
Yep.
So, listen, that's pretty much it for today. Mike's done a great job of helping inform us about what's going on these days with all of our finances and the economy. Appreciate you guys coming out to see it. Appreciate you watching. Thanks for joining us. Keep walking, keep moving, stay strong, and I will see you next time. I will see you next time on Walkin' and Talkin' with Tim.
Thanks, Tim. Appreciate it.
See you.